Hello, I'm Sandra, and today we will explore the true nature of Scorpio. Scorpio is widely recognized as one of the most complex and powerful signs in astrology. Ruled traditionally by Mars and, in modern astrology, by Pluto, Scorpio represents intensity, transformation, and depth at a level that few other signs can fully access. At its core, Scorpio is not simply about emotion. It is about emotional intelligence, combined with psychological awareness. This sign operates beneath the surface. While many signs engage with life through visible actions and external expression, Scorpio moves inward. It observes, analyzes, and interprets what is hidden, unspoken, and often overlooked. This creates individuals who are naturally perceptive. Scorpio does not rely only on words. It reads tone, behavior, energy, and subtle shifts in dynamics. This ability allows Scorpio to understand motivations, both its own and those of others, with remarkable accuracy. From an analytical perspective, Scorpio is associated with the 8th house of the zodiac, which governs transformation, shared resources, power dynamics, and psychological depth. This connection explains why Scorpio is often drawn to situations that involve change, complexity, and intensity. Unlike signs that seek stability above all, Scorpio seeks truth. And truth, by nature, is not always comfortable. The core psychological structure of Scorpio's internal world is built around 3 key elements: control transformation, emotional depth control. In this context, is not about dominance over others. It is about maintaining stability in environments that may feel uncertain or unpredictable. Scorpio prefers to understand a situation fully before engaging with it. This is why it often observes quietly before taking action. Transformation is the central theme of Scorpio's life journey. This sign rarely remains in one fixed state. Instead, it evolves through cycles, periods of endings followed by new beginnings. These cycles are not accidental. They are necessary for Scorpio's growth. Each experience, especially challenging ones, serves as a catalyst for deeper understanding and personal development. Emotional depth is the foundation that supports both control and transformation. Scorpio does not experience emotions on a superficial level. Feelings are processed intensely and often internally. This creates a rich emotional landscape, but it also requires strong self-awareness to navigate effectively. Scorpio, in relationships, a strategic and emotional approach. In relationships, Scorpio demonstrates a unique combination of emotional intensity and strategic awareness. This sign does not form connections lightly. Before fully investing, Scorpio observes. It evaluates trust, consistency, and emotional authenticity. Once trust is established, Scorpio becomes one of the most loyal and committed partners in the zodiac. However, this loyalty is conditional upon honesty and emotional integrity. Scorpio values transparency, not necessarily in constant verbal expression, but in genuine intention. From an analytical standpoint, Scorpio relationships often involve deep emotional bonding, strong psychological connection, a need for trust and reliability, sensitivity to power, balance within the relationship. Scorpio is highly aware of imbalance. If it senses manipulation, dishonesty, or emotional inconsistency, it may withdraw. not impulsively, but strategically. At its highest level, Scorpio creates relationships that are transformative. These are not connections based on convenience or surface-level compatibility. They are connections that challenge both individuals to grow. Scorpio. In career and ambition professionally, Scorpio is defined by focus, persistence, and strategic thinking. This is not a sign that seeks recognition for the sake of visibility. Instead, Scorpio is motivated by results, influence, and long-term impact. Scorpio excels in environments that require analysis, problem-solving, confidentiality, depth of understanding. This includes fields such as psychology, finance, research, investigation, medicine, and leadership roles that involve complex decision-making. One of Scorpio's greatest strengths is its ability to remain composed under pressure. While others may react emotionally to stress, Scorpio often becomes more focused. This makes it highly effective in situations that require calm thinking and precise action. Additionally, Scorpio is capable of long-term planning. It is willing to invest time and effort into building something meaningful, even if results are not immediate. This patience, combined with determination, often leads to significant success over time. Shadow versus evolved Scorpio. From a professional perspective, it is essential to understand both the shadow expression and the evolved expression of Scorpio. The shadow Scorpio may exhibit excessive need for control, emotional withdrawal, or secrecy, difficulty trusting others, holding on to past experiences longer than necessary. These traits are not weaknesses. They are protective mechanisms. They develop as a way to manage intense emotional experiences and maintain internal stability. However, when Scorpio evolves, these same traits transform into strengths. The evolved Scorpio demonstrates emotional resilience, deep self-awareness, the ability to trust selectively but fully, strategic thinking without emotional rigidity. Instead of controlling situations, evolved Scorpio understands them. Instead of avoiding vulnerability, it uses vulnerability as a tool for connection and growth. Scorpio and the process of transformation. Transformation is not just a theme for Scorpio. It is a continuous process. Throughout life, Scorpio experiences moments that require it to release old patterns, beliefs, or attachments. These moments may feel challenging, but they are essential. They allow Scorpio to align more closely with its true identity. This process can be compared to a cycle: awareness of imbalance, emotional processing, letting go, renewal, and growth. Each cycle strengthens Scorpio's ability to navigate future challenges with greater clarity and confidence. This is why Scorpio is often associated with resilience. It does not avoid difficulty. It learns from it. Emotional intelligence and inner strength. Scorpio's greatest asset is its emotional intelligence. This is not simply the ability to feel. It is the ability to understand, interpret, and manage emotions effectively. Scorpio learns, over time, that true strength is not about suppression or control. It is about awareness and integration. When Scorpio integrates its emotional depth with its analytical mind, it becomes exceptionally balanced. It can make decisions that are both logical and emotionally aligned. This creates a sense of inner stability that is not dependent on external circumstances.